Welcome back for another video. Today I'm very excited for today's video. We are breaking down the Lions and what they've done this offseason and what they still need to do this offseason, okay? Kind of taking on the role of the Lions GM, okay? And as the Lions GM, I had 21 free agents leave. That's a lot, okay? There are 53 guys on the team. I had 21 of my guys leave. But if we're looking at notable free agents, guys that I really care about leaving, we're talking about DJ Chark at wide receiver. We're talking about Deshaun Elliott at safety, okay? In 2022, our secondary, maybe the worst in the entire NFL, having one of probably the best player in our secondary last year leaving free agency. Not a great feeling. We're going to have to do something about that. Jamal Williams is a dog for us. He set a franchise record for rushing touchdowns in a single season, beating Barry Sanders. Barry freaking Sanders. He beat Barry Sanders. He's not here anymore. He's with the Saints. Justin Jackson, another running back, out of the building. Gerard Davis, linebacker, a staple, out of the building. Well, let's talk about all the things that we've been getting done here inside the Lions facility this offseason. All right, you want to talk about losing some talent. Let's talk about gaining talent. We are bringing in Cam Sutton to help our defense, okay? Cornerback that's been with the Steelers on a 3-year deal, $33 million, with $22.5 million of that being guaranteed. You want to talk about upgrading the secondary some more? How about Emmanuel Mosley from that vaunted 49ers defense, another cornerback on a 1-year deal, $6 million, okay? Doing exactly what everybody said we needed to do, which was upgrade the secondary. How about replacing a safety? We go out and get Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, one of the best safeties in the entire NFL, coming from the Eagles, formerly with the Saints, just played in a Super Bowl, almost won a Super Bowl, and was a huge part of what that defense did week in and week out. Brought him in on a 1-year deal. Get this, $6.5 million. Whole thing's guaranteed, but we only got him for $6.5 million. That's a great deal, isn't it? Okay, and we're not even done with the defense. Sure, that's the secondary. We're doing stuff in the secondary. That's as expected. Everybody knew we were going to do it, and we did it. But let's talk about some more of that defense. Okay, we're bringing in back Alex Anzalone. He was a dog for us, where he's going to give us another 3 years on a deal that's $18.75 million. He was good for us, and we reward that with bringing him back. We trust him to continue to lead our defense from the middle. Bringing in John Kaminsky. Not going to let him leave the building. He's going to be here for another 2 years, $8.5 million, $4 million of that being guaranteed. We're not going to let him slide out of the building on us. All right, and the last guy that we've re-signed up to this point is our kicker, Moneybags Michael Bagley, on a 1-year deal for $1.232 million with only $350K guaranteed. That's quite the deal, isn't it? Not even $500K for our kicker this year guaranteed. All right, we're out here putting in work. All right, the last guy I want to mention that we've signed is David Montgomery from the Bears, running back from the Bears. Okay, we lose Jamal Williams. Yes, that hurts. I get it. But David Montgomery was a starter playing us twice a year. Now he's with us for 17 games, and we have DeAndre Swift. Don't forget it. Okay, we get David Montgomery for 3 years, $18 million, $8.75 guaranteed. Gives us flexibility just in case DeAndre Swift wants to go and test free agency and doesn't want to kick it here anymore. All right, so as the Lions front office, we're doing exactly what we need to do to try to win. We are building this thing the way we know best, okay? We built it through the trenches over the last couple years, drafting Aiden Hutchinson last year. That clearly worked out. He was a stud as a rookie. That is a move that clearly worked out. We expect to come and hit this draft hard. We're going to hit this draft exactly how we need to. Every pick with MCDC by my side, we are going to smash this draft. Okay, starting with the number 6 overall pick, where somehow, some way, by some miracle, we're going to end up with Will Anderson Jr. from Alabama to be on the opposite side of Aiden Hutchinson. And those two are going to wreak havoc like Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis for years to come. Okay, and then at the number 18 pick, guess who's going to be sitting there just waiting for us? Oh, we need to get secondary guys. Guess who we're getting? Joey Porter Jr. from Penn State, a guy that's going to be an absolute superstar cornerback in this league for over a decade. I'm calling my shot as the Lions GM. He is a future Hall of Famer. Just like his papa, he's going to be a dog. Okay, and then you look at the number 48 pick. Who are we going to take? Where do we go? We might trade this draft pick. I'm seriously considering a trade here. But let's just say I stay at 48. Who am I going to take? I'm going to go ahead and take Anton Harrison, offensive tackle coming out of Oklahoma. Okay, let's build for the future. At some point, we're going to get a different quarterback. Jared Goff isn't forever. We all know that. At some point, we're going to get another quarterback. And when we do, he's going to need a left tackle that's going to be here forever. Some of our guys are getting a little older. We got to plan for the future. Let's go ahead and do that here with best available instead of trading that pick away. Anton Harrison, welcome to the Detroit Lions at number 48, buddy. At the number 55 pick. Yes, we have 4 picks in the first 2 rounds because I'm crazy like that. At number 55, we're taking safety, J.L. Skinner, coming out of Boise State. Go look up the profile on this guy. He's 6'4" safety. His athleticism is elite. His ball skills are elite. This is a monster in the making. And if he's available here at 55, as the mock drafts say he could be and probably will be, we're going to get an absolute dog in the secondary. Make that 2 of them. Don't forget future Hall of Famer Joey Porter, right? So as a Lions GM, got to say, feels like we're going to the NFC Championship, maybe a Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. We feel like we're going to be pretty good. Okay, we still have $25.5 million in cap space. Anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe we go get Lamar Jackson because fuck it, right? And that there concludes my breakdown of being the Lions GM, what I would do if I was the Lions GM this offseason. I think they're doing great work. Obviously, them going to the NFC Championship game to me doesn't seem unrealistic. With what they're doing, with what they did last year, the way they built it in Dan Campbell's first couple years, I mean, it just feels like people talk about building something special in places. It really feels like the Lions are building something special. And as somebody who's never been really, a Lions fan, I'm a Colts fan, but, the Lions are the lovable loser. So it's somebody that you root for. Somebody that I'm rooting for. I won't speak for any of you. Somebody that I root for year in and year out. It would be pretty cool to see them have success, go win a couple playoff games. Even if the Lions made it to the Super Bowl, that would be freaking sweet. They're in the NFC, so it doesn't mean they have to beat the Colts to get there. So, seeing the Lions in the Super Bowl would be awesome. I really do think they're talented. I think they're building it the right way. I think they have good coaches surrounding these players. So, this is my layout of what they've done this offseason, what I would continue to do if I was in their GM spot. I would love to know your opinion on everything. What would you do if you're a Lions GM? How do you feel they've been doing, and what do you think they'll do in 2023? Don't forget to come back every day for more offseason content, and we'll see you for the next video.